Yes. What are you saying? Listen, this vlog's a bit of a... It's a bit of a roller coaster. I'm in a glass case of emotion. Ruining the vlog. New neighbours. Downstairs scum, opposite scum. This vlog's a bit of a weird one because it's quite an emotional roller coaster in the sense that I've been sitting on the segment for quite a while now, but then obviously with Mental Health Awareness Week starting yesterday, I thought it was probably a positive thing to put in. For me it was quite hard because, you know, I'm this sort of geezer type, I'm hard. But I thought I'd keep it in there. Then we got a dog, which was like amazing because I loved her for the first couple of days, but then due to circumstances and being in the top floor flat, we had to give her back to the breeder, so that was horrible. But I'll keep it all in. You know me, I'm very transparent and like to wear my heart on my sleeve and include everything. You're like my family, so just, I suppose, enjoy it. I've kept the dog in because she's wonderful. I hope she finds a very nice home for the future. Anyway, enjoy the vlog, or try to enjoy the vlog. I was going to start this off-season vlog, the road to 2021, with a edgy coffee making scene. Look at her. Look. Say hello to everyone. Everybody, meet Margot. She's 12 weeks old. She's a little Frenchie. And I love her. Meal number one, Nicholas. Meal number one of the off-season is commencing. I did my usual morning Q&A on Instagram this morning, and someone asked about steps and cardio, and we'll go into more detail on that topic soon. But one area that I said that I wanted to do was to maintain the same regimented routine with food intake and steps and training as I did on my prep and during the Ibiza cut. So foods are pretty much staying the same. Obviously, as we increase carbohydrate intake, they can get a little bit more tricky with certain foods, but sticking with the basics. Still got my 200 grams of egg whites. I've still got my oats, but it's 2 packs now, and we've got 2 slices of 90% lint in there with some strawberries. And then for a slightly easier to digest carbohydrate source compared to the bagel, I've just gone for 1 hot cross bun, which has about 45 grams of carbs in. So same consumption in the mornings, eat this, do some client check-ins, wait an hour to an hour and a half, not cry my eyes out when I leave the little one to go to the gym, and then go and train. And then we come back for meals 2, 3 and 4. It's a bit of a tough one, this one, because I've been sitting on it for a bit of a while. I apologise if I'm getting slightly emotional. At the end of the last video, I said that I didn't want to put things, you know, put a down on a situation, and I fully understand that the shit that we all take out in Ibiza can negatively impact the way our brain is a very sensitive tool. It's a very sensitive organ, and when we go to places like that and we push, you know, I'm happy to sit here on camera and say that we will take it, and we push the boundaries of what we should be taking, and to take that so frequently over a very short space of time is very detrimental. And I'm fully aware that is possibly the worst case scenario, but at the same time, I feel that brings up areas that you're struggling with previously, and you know, but leading up to going away, I think a lot of people in this industry live such regimented lifestyles and routine is key, and I think a lot of us preach that we have balance when we don't at all. I think we always hear everyone say, right, balance is key, yeah, I've got the balance right. But I think for a very large majority of us, that balance tips far too in favour of work, and we then use these trips away, or use these little bouts of going out and pushing it with drugs or drink or doing these things to frantically, you know, readjust and balance it back out, and it just doesn't work at all. It doesn't work. And the weeks and months leading up to going away, I felt such pressure, which is odd, because you saw the video that I did a couple of months ago where I said there's no pressure on me. This is what I do for a living. I enjoy it. There's no pressure. I never feel any angst about having to create content because it's what I do. But the months leading up to my trip away, and the t-shirts being released, the member site's increasing. I remember watching telly with Elma. Anxiety was through the roof. My chest was tight, and I spoke to James Walsher about it as well, and he said finding that balance is hard. It's very, very hard, and I think one area is that we're far too concerned with what other people are doing, and especially in the last couple of months, I've been seeing people in contest preps, and I've been seeing people's Instagram and YouTube following grow, and I never was concerned. I don't care about numbers. You know I've never been a numbers man, but over the last couple of months I've been so concerned about beating them, about beating my member sites, about beating my, and I've sort of fallen into the person that I didn't want to become, which is mad for me. It's mad because, and even this now, even speaking on camera now is it's tricky for me, because I've built, I've built this TM Cycles. I've built this brand as being quite a bullish alpha male type. Anxiety and depression, what's all that about? And lo and behold, it's creeped in to me. I spoke about it on Instagram, and I suppose, and it's so cliche to say that we should all talk about it, and I'm very reluctant to post this, and I don't know if I'll get to the computer and post this or not, but I think our generation in particular, this is the first generation I feel that we've really bucked the trend, and a lot of us are still very uncertain. We're in very uncertain times, economical instability. We don't have that set routine that our parents did of, school, secondary school, uni. It's hard to get on the housing ladder, pension schemes, and being self-employed at 25 and having all this pressure. It's fucking hard, man. Like it's hard. I know next week I'll look back at this video and I'll be cringing, but at the same time I think there's a lot of people that aren't taking drugs and getting into a state like this, which is just fucking embarrassing. And they're the people that are fucking, that it's tough for. And I said that on Instagram. I said there's people probably feeling like this that haven't been away, that feel like this every single day. It's mad. And look, honestly, if you are fucking feeling like that, then please drop me a line or drop someone a line. None of us should be feeling like this, but I think it's very prevalent in today's society, and a large number are feeling like this, and I feel a shit ton better for just, getting it out there. And it's hard. I'm self-employed. My day is I wake up at 6. I'm on my own until my missus is back, and and that fucking builds up. Do you know what I mean? That's why we've got a dog. I've got a dog to just fucking keep me company for a bit. There you go. The fucking steroids probably don't help. God knows years to come, and I'm sure there's research out there that is showing what the anabolics are doing to altering people's minds, and taking all that shit out there is probably not helping. But we live and learn, do you know what I mean? When we're young, we like to push it a little bit. Oh, fucking hell, Tommy. How many years on YouTube? 7? 7 years doing this. I bet no one ever thought I'd end up fucking doing a video like this, but there you go. That was a tough edit to watch back, but I feel a lot better for it. So thank you. I know no one was in the room, but virtually. Thank you. And I put up on Instagram, I knew they were saying cup. Well, not saying cup. I've always known that the pressures of social media and this lifestyle is always going to creep up on you. But when I put that Instagram story up and I had hundreds, if not thousands of people message me back saying, mate, I'm in the same boat. I feel the same. And I think what's key for us lot is to treat our business and life like we would training. So we do these quite intense bouts of training every 8 weeks and we have a deload. That same model I think should be implemented within our day-to-day life and routine, because you get this instance where since the start of the year I've had a contest prep, then we went into 2-week prep for body power, and then I did a gaining phase, then a cutting phase for IB. If I hadn't stopped, I went to Mykonos and I had the laptop out there, and even Elle was saying, like, can you not just get off? So it's constant, we need to detach ourselves a little bit, and don't be afraid when you do detach yourself about other people gaining followers. All that, it don't matter. It don't matter, and I don't need to tell myself that, and I've told myself that now. It doesn't matter. They're their own island. Let them crack on, okay? And you do you. And as soon as you start to understand that, even today, I feel so much better. I'm back. Members site, YouTube. We can content strategy. We can plan. It's just ease the foot off the gas a little bit, and we should be sweet. I haven't been to the gym in a week as well, man. I need some iron therapy, so I'm gonna get ready for the gym now. Hey, check this quirky number I got out. Hey, check this quirky number I picked up from Ibiza. I went to the old town in Ibiza, and there was a little bougie shop there. Japanese baseball. I'm that sort of guy that likes weird off-the-shelf clothing garments, so I can say, oh, I got it from Brooklyn, New York. Oh, what this? Ibiza town. Japanese baseball. Last session was just under 2 weeks ago. It was 13 days ago, so sort of a nice introductory session today, upper session. Callum hasn't sent anything over yet, just because we spoke on the phone a couple of days ago. So pretty much going to be doing my own thing this week, I suppose, in terms of training upper lower, rest upper lower, and then spend the weekend resting and seeing what Callum's got to send over. So I will be emulating probably like a 2 or 3 RPE like I did at the start of the training block for the Ibiza cut today. I don't want to be going and causing too much delayed onset muscle soreness and going to failure in all of them, just because it wipes me out too much, and it's not the best idea after spending so much time out of the gym. Nice first session back, although I'm a little bit under the weather. Typical post-Ibiza illness. I think training's exacerbated it. Anyway, I'll see how I get on tomorrow. On the meal plan, post-workout, 250 grams of chicken breast. We've got low-fat honey and almond flakes. These are fantastic low-fat cereal. Very, very tasty as well. A little on the... it's not too sweet. Sometimes I like to put a little, like 5 grams of sugar on there just to sweeten it up a little bit. Or a bit of honey. 125 grams of basmati rice, and then we've just got 2 Snacker Jacks alongside that. Right, time to turn this morning's sad tears into happy tears. Season number 1, drop number 2 of the TM Cycles clothing is going live tonight. So just gonna sort them out, small, medium and large. Let's see if we can beat drop number 1's sellout of 23 minutes, I think it was. There's a lot more stock this time, so we'll see. We are ready. Oh, I've got an illa. My earring's gone. Hello, welcome to this edition of Coffee Pod Trash or Grab. Cafe Nero Classico pods, trash. Law Espresso Onyx 12 intensity, grab. That concludes today's edition of Coffee Pod Trash or Grab. It's also too early to get the Taylors of Harrogate Christmas blend, so it's not barely even the middle of October. Time to ship off the first lot. I'll do the rest tomorrow, I think. Nearly sold out, but we've got a lot more stock than last time. Last time I think it was just 25 in large for orange, white and black. Now I've got 25 in large and black, medium, small. Right, I'm gonna leave the first episode there. Excuse me. Off to this is the most excited I've been for a long time to see a film, The Joker. Go to the Everyman, because the Everyman is up there now and Odeon is down here, so you can't go back. It's like going premium economy or first class on a plane. You can't go back to economy. Anyway, thanks for watching the first episode. I'll see you very soon for episode number 2. Thank you, good night, much love.